As an intern at the Phantomcrew, a film production firm based in Germany in the city of Leipzig, I was tasked with creating a 3D model of their mascot, Flinny, a blue cartoonish rabbit with enough character and androgyny to represent the whole crew. Flinny stands for equality, to represent minorities and the queer community, all of which his looks mirror. To start off, I needed a concept art of Flinny. Rather than using all the stuff professionally generated by an AI, I prefer art made by man, and so I did, drawing a concept art of my own. My rendition of Flinny turned out to align more with my own art style, having a longer, more dynamic appearance, rather than what the original, more cartoonish design was going for. My sketch has Flinny have a lot more accessories than only a green scarf. Flinny has now a cappy, armbands, a pin, even a licensed official Phantomcrew shirt with a logo on it, and lastly a camera to show off the field of expertise. With that done, now comes the 3D modeling. My first attempts were less than stellar, let's put it that way. The model looked stitched together, and when it came to modeling the limbs for the blue bunny, I was stuck big time. Because if you start with a ton of polygons, it gets real hard to make general adjustments to the mesh, like for example, adding limbs. So I tried again. But this time, I kept the model as low poly as possible, and as a result, it started to look half decent. As far as that goes anyway. But still, better than the first attempt. So I continued, adding more details to the little guy, like fur on the size of his mouth. A mouth? Even with teeth. Big eyes. His iconic green, yet to be green, scarf, and feet that are yet to be perfected. Next up, I tried giving additional detail by adding little clumps of fur at his shoulders, face, head, ears, and knees. It probably won't be a surprise that the only place with info on how to do this was in a tutorial on how to make a furry avatar in Blender, which is practically what we're doing at this point. I also experimented a bit by giving Flinny a fun cartoonish shader and a sketchy outline to stick with his cartoonish look. Now comes the part I love most when working in Blender. Rigging. It's just so fun and always works how you intend it to. If you couldn't tell, I wasn't quite being honest. Basically what rigging is stuffing bones inside a model, which then indicate how the model should move and all that. Alas, by the end of my suffering, multiple rigging methods, and other failed attempts, I got a somewhat working rig. And that's all that matters right now. After some adjustments to the model, like painting the eyes, adjusting proportions, and reducing poly count, I was semi-ready for animating. And as the first time doing all this, I don't think it came out quite bad. My Flinny can move around and all. Of course, there's some things to be had, like facial rigging and fine detail model adjustments. Those feet definitely need some work, but that's all for later. Being honest, I never intended for him to look like a furry. But what else would you want a humanoid rabbit to look like other than a cartoon? It is what it is. Looking back, it turned out pretty solid in my opinion. Not perfect, but it's a learning process. And next time is gonna turn out even better. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out Phantomcrew.